One of my favorite books that I've ever read, and who has a great writer, is You Are a Badass by Sincero. The way she writes is just totally comical. It puts things into perspective, and it really is a life-altering, life-changing book if you are in the self-help world and want to learn the basics on what you need to do to be successful and get a control on your life, and you really want to become a badass. Here are some of the notes that I've taken from that book. If you want to live the life you've never lived, you have to do things you've never done. You got to get out of your comfort zone. You've got to do things that you wouldn't think of. My old boss used to tell me all the time, if you always do what you've always done, you always get what you've always got. So you've got to do things that you've never done if you want to reach next levels. Gratitude is a gateway drug to awesomeness. Being in gratitude for the not yet manifested informs the universe that you know that what you desire already exists and puts you at the right frequency to receive it. I think that gratitude is huge. I think being grateful for everything that you have in your life and everything that's coming to you, to being successful and starting your day off right and practicing that every day. The moment you decide to forgive and let your negative feelings melt away, you are on the road to freedom. You got to forgive yourself. You got to forget the people that have hurt you. You've got to forgive anything and everything that's done you wrong. You've got to forgive yourself for your past. You got to forgive yourself for the decisions that you've made. One of the biggest things in the world, and I look at the Bible with Jesus, forgiveness is one of the greatest, most divine things that we can do. When you love yourself enough to stand in your truth, no matter what the cost, everyone benefits. I think that loving yourself is one of the best things that you can do for other people. I think that the more you can give to others is by making yourself a better version and setting yourself up for what you can do for the world. Get bad people out of your life by seeing it as being nice to yourself instead of being mean to them. This is one of the things that I had to do that was huge for me. I had quite a few bad influences in my life that I had to cut out, and it is very hard. It is very hard to forget people, forgive yourself, and move on. But if negative people are in your life, get away from them. You don't want them to feed negativity into your lives. Think of it as being nice to yourself rather than being mean to them and getting them out of your life. Nobody gets to the top of the mountain without falling on his face over and over again. One of the things that I tell myself too, that failure is not the opposite of success. Failure is a part of success. So you are going to fall on your face over and over again. Fall 6 times, get up 7, got to keep moving forward. Deciding is freedom. Indecision is torture. Decide to become the person who makes quick, smart decisions, and you will. Action is key. That's one of the things that I've had to work on. I overthink things sometimes. I think that sometimes you just got to make a decision, move forward, and go with it. And either, it's the right decision and you made the right move, or you made the wrong decision and you learned from it. There's only 2 outcomes, so just make the decision and move. And decisions are not up for negotiations. Once you decide, move forward with it, do the best that you can do, and you can always go back and change it or tweak it or whatever. These are some of the things that I took away from You Are a Badass. There's a lot more good stuff in there as well. Put down there, if you've read the book, what are some of the things that you've taken out of it as well? And if you have any other books that you'd like to recommend, put that in there as well. I would love to read them. I love reading good books. If you like this channel, subscribe. It definitely helps us out. And get crispy.